Hi Aries, my name is TC from TC Tarot and I'll be doing a reading for you guys. Alright, and I'm going to start with a message first. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, of course. Alright, so we have let's start over, Aries. So there could be something that you want to do again. You want to run it back. You want that experience again, that person again, that thought process again, your body back, you know, the way that you used to move, you want it back. All right, so I feel like something that you experienced, because at the bottom of the deck, I have I'll be back and I'll make up for everything. And we also have I'm still figuring out who I want to be. Some of y'all, you received something in a time when you weren't ready for it. You weren't ready for it just yet, and now it's coming back around. An opportunity is coming back for you, okay? Let me see here. Let me see. Again, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. We have the wisdom. Yep, you've learned. Nice. Good job, Aries. All right, so we have the Two of Swords, mental conflict. So you may have been between two worlds, two thought processes in the past. But transformation is here. You've changed. You've gone through transformation. Something major has happened in your life. You'll never be the same, okay? I don't know what happened, but I do know that you'll never be the same person that you were ever again, okay? I was going to use some unique cards, but I'm feeling real froggy, so I'm going to stick to the evil that I love, you know, the evil that I know. All right, so yeah, let's start over. I thought you want to start over, Aries. You want to do something again. You want that opportunity again. You want to run something back because you're wiser now. Okay. You're not I'm hearing, I'm wiser now. I'm not the foolish girl you used to know so long ago. Stronger now. I've learned from my mistakes which way to go. I should know. We have the King of Wands, big King of Wands here. We have the Eight of Wands. The Magician, God, Aries, you know what you want. The Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want. The Hanged Man, you're showing a big motherfucking energy. I know that's right. So I feel like you're not speaking on what your next steps are going to be. You're keeping something quiet. But here you are, Knight of Cups in reverse. If you used to bluff it before, like you used to lie, say that you wanted something and never came through, or if you used to go with someone that's a liar, someone that would say all these sweet things to you, you know, talk up a nice game, but never quite did what they said, dreamy, aloof, confused. I feel like you've detached from whoever this is. You're no longer attached to this. You're not in a toxic loop of believing someone anymore. Some of y'all are not waiting for someone to come through for you. Oh, fuck. Right, so some of y'all are not waiting for someone to come through for you anymore. You are taking charge in your life. So we have the King of Wands. I love it. I feel like you know what you want. You're a visionary. You're not looking back at whatever it is that you did in the past. A lot of y'all are keeping something tucked. You're keeping it a secret. I feel like you are manifesting. A lot of y'all are saying affirmations or using subliminals. You're sending out energies, or you are listening to more positive things, more positive music. You're saying nicer things to yourself than like while you're in the mirror. Your subconscious mind is a healthier place. And I feel like these things are like hitting landfall or something. Like there's harvest taking place here. Things are manifesting for you. Like what? We have the Eight of Cups. You're walking away, emotional distance and detachment. Okay, you can feel very strongly for things now, but you still know when to walk away. You know when to take charge of your emotions. You know how to not stay in a loop of sadness. You know, if something makes your emotions fluctuate too much, if you're in and out of different types of feelings all the time, that's not a healthy place for you. Now you have a dysregulated nervous system, a dysregulated mind. You know, your whole body is misfiring or malfunctioning because of all these negative shit that's happening, or all of this instability. If there's instability around you, there's going to be instability in your body as well. Okay? So you're learning how to distance yourself from these things. What else? Maybe you've prayed for this, manifested this, the High Priestess. What you're bringing in, deeper, more spiritual, more wisdom, more intuition. The high priestess, and here's the high priest. A lot of y'all are more intuitive. You could also be calling in a Piscean, of course. All right, so yeah, so we also have the moon, and you don't want things to end with a Pisces or something that you have a deep spiritual connection to, someone that you have a deep spiritual connection to. You're calling back a connection into your life, whether you know that or not. I mean, you know what you want though, okay? But we have the high priestess here, so again, you're deeper, more intuitive, more spiritual, more wise, more experienced, okay? Sitting very much in your feminine energy, not having to say too much of anything. You're also in your masculine energy. You're in magician. The magician is not male or female, okay, at all. Mercury energy it goes both ways, like masculine and feminine. That's why Virgos and Geminis can be so malleable, changeable. A lot of times, if you've noticed, Virgos and Geminis will be a male that's a little bit feminine, or a woman that's a little bit more masculine, or goes back and forth between the way that she dresses, or they don't have a gender, okay? So you're taking charge in your life, masculine energy, and you're manifesting, you're creating things, you're bringing things into your reality using your intuition. So it's a feminine and masculine principle. As above, so below. As I think, so it becomes, okay? We have the Strength card in the reverse. You're manifesting too. Some of y'all are that somebody can't resist you. Two of Cups and the Five of Wands in the reverse. All right, so you're manifesting that you and someone feel the same about each other. Y'all can come to that agreement and not fight anymore for some of you. All right, but I feel like some of y'all want some nasty sex. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to be honest. Some of y'all want some nasty ass sex, some irresistible love and sexual connection as well. We have the title in the reverse. Yeah, that you break free of how you've been perceived all along. Or maybe even the way that you perceive yourself. Four of Swords in the reverse. Anything that gives you mental unrest. Anything that makes you feel like you have to be stuck in a certain way, think a certain way, move a certain way. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of that thought process. You don't want to be labeled. Okay, you don't want to put yourself in a box anymore. You're limitless, right? We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. No emotional confusion. No emotional confusion, okay? No foolish decisions that leave you up in your head and stressed and whatever the case is. Everything that you want, you manifest. Everything I want wants me more. I am magnetic. Okay, everything that I want to manifest, I'm careful about it. I am magnetic. Okay, so also you're not going to allow yourself to be so stuck in your head that you don't take a chance on something that is calling you intuitively. Okay, a lot of y'all are releasing things as well. You're releasing things, people, situations. All right, you're doing amazing. We have the Ten of Wands and these burdensome situations. All right, some of y'all, this is like a menial job, a entry-level, low budget, something where you're being abused financially. Okay, something that doesn't have any long-term potential, no stability that comes with it, or this is a bum-ass bitch that you've been dealing with. All right, but you're letting it go, or you're changing your perspective on it, realizing how much you're taking on, how much somebody never comes through with the promises, the Ace of Wands, and you're feeling yourself again. You're feeling yourself because you're starting to hold things inside of yourself. You're starting to not give as much as you used to anymore. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Can you imagine how much more you would have now if you didn't waste your energy, money, stability, waste all of the good that you put into yourself on other people? Okay, waste your body, waste your time, waste your energy, waste your money. Okay, so you're getting your energy back. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse. You're falling out of union with someone or something. You may also find yourself disliking your home, disliking your routines, your patterns, the things you do on a daily basis. Something could be falling away, or it needs to. It could also be a relationship. We have the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. If you've been holding on to something, thinking that it's going to have your best interest at heart, I see you shattering that belief and coming together with someone that is actually more of a match for you. This is Twin Flame energy, King and Queen of Wands. This is your boo. All right, so and you're ending something about the way that you think or the things that you allow in your life, and you want a rerun. I feel like you want a rerun. For a lot of y'all, this is with a person. You want another go at a commitment. You're a better person now. You're different. You deserve this. All right. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're not really speaking on it. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You're definitely in a place of more self-love. Some of y'all are keeping to yourself, that you're saying affirmations, that you're journaling, you're writing things to yourself. Okay, but there's a new lease on life here, a new level of self-love, a new level of emotions that you're opening up within yourself. Here's the Queen of Cups again, with you being the King of Wands. So I feel like you're the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you wanted another chance. Here it is. Okay, you wanted another chance at this, whatever this is. Here you go. Good luck. Okay, this time, maybe you want to make it last forever. All right, you've done a lot of healing. You're doing amazing, Aries. I'm so proud of you. We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. All right, so yeah. So you've accepted that someone's a narcissist or just simply a liar. Okay, you're okay with that. It's cool. You're never gonna come through for me. You're never gonna be what I expected you to be. And that could be anybody in your life. That could be your mama. Okay, your mama promises you all this shit she never does. Your daddy does that. Your brother, your sister does that. Okay, your boyfriend does that. They promise you a whole lot of shit that they never come through. It's cool. You're realizing that someone is a narcissist, that they're love bombing you, they're lying to you. It's cool. All right, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment. So I feel like you're happily doing it by yourself now. You're letting go of this person or this situation, whatever. You're bluffing. You're never gonna do what you claim that you're gonna do. So it's cool. What else here? We have Axe. Yep, you're breaking up, you're separating, you're dropping things, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. A lot of y'all too, if you were this person that you were love bombing, you were lying, you were flogging, you were telling someone one thing and not doing it, you're cutting that shit out. You're done. I'm no longer that person. Okay, we have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So it could be a friend. Okay, we have stabs in the back, heartbreak, pain, deception, separation, a shocking attack. You may have someone that you can discuss your pain with, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Y'all are both very passionate about each other. You're very expressive. Someone you can finally feel safe with or let your guard down with. Yep, heart with a key. Somebody speaks your language. Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language. All right, so yeah, passion. So yeah, this is gonna be good. It's not only chemistry, but it's also someone that you can really speak to and converse with. Okay. Any messages from anyone, really? What would someone significant like to say? You know me in a way no one does. Yeah, I mean, I really do this for real, Aries. I'm not playing. Okay, I'm not here to pretend with y'all. You know me in a way no one does. No one else does. And at the bottom it says, you are my first love. I'm fascinated by the things you do, what you believe in, the way you function in the world. Okay, yeah. You're meeting someone equally as passionate as you. It's beautiful. All right, good luck with this. I love you, Aries. Bye.